So on my Cine print vlogs, I've been getting a lot of comments asking if I use Dehancer to color grade my videos. And the truth is that I'm not that rich, guys. The truth is that I'm a broke PhD student and I don't have the money to buy Dehancer. Already my lens is expensive. So I'm going to show you how I use my own to color grade my videos to look filmic or cinematic, or to look good enough that you guys believe is Dehancer. So today I'm going to show you step-by-step process of how I use my PowerGrade to color grade my videos. Then you can have a look on your video and see if it looks good or not. Anyway, the link is down below, so let's get on with the video, I guess. So yeah, let's get your video looking dope. Okay, let's head into DaVinci Resolve. Let me show you how you can use my PowerGrade to color grade your videos. So first thing first, let's go over to the settings and make sure that our color management, the output color space is set to Rec 709 Gamma 2.4 and the timeline color space is set to Rec 709. The color science should be DaVinci YRGB. So with that, we can save our settings, and now we head over to the gallery. So if this is your first time of using a PowerGrade, head over to the gallery and you right click and you can click on import, then you import the PowerGrade. The link is down below, so download it together with the LUT. Then after importing it, head over to the LUT, right click and also open it and import your LUT, the PowerGrade LUT inside your DaVinci Resolve. Then now let's go into the color grading phase where I will explain what each node does so that you can be able to stylize it to your heart limit. So now we head over to the gallery and this is the PowerGrade and you apply it. So the footage is looking nice, like really nice. So now let's head over to the node and I will explain. This is just basically a noise reduction node, and we don't have any noise in this footage because this was shot in the afternoon, so we are not going to be doing any noise reduction. And this is the white balance. Me personally, when I'm shooting, I make sure that my white balance is as perfect as possible. So in post, I don't use my white balance to balance my footage, but rather I use it to stylize my footage. So with this white balance, I made it to be tilted green. Most of my videos, if I'm watching on my YouTube, it looks greenish, and that is the color that I like more. I said if I'm working with clients, I use different colors, but for me, this is the color that I prefer. So without, the footage looks neutral, everything is still okay, the color is nice, but with, it gives it a certain look, and this is the look that I like. So if you want to change it, head over to the color wheel and you can be able to change the temperature and the tilt. That is the only thing that is changing this node to give it this general look that you see in my videos. Then the exposure, like I said, I make sure that I use an ND filter to shoot, so I don't have any changes to do for my exposure, especially in this footage. Then this is the CST node. So in the CST node, which is just basically a color space transform node. So what this does, the first node does, is that it transforms whatever you shot your camera, whatever footage you shot your camera in, like let's say for S-Log or F-Log if it's Fuji camera, you come over here and you change the input color space to what you shot your footage in. Then the Rec 709 and the output Gamma 2.4, we discussed it earlier. So this is just the only settings you need to change, the input color space to match one of your camera. Then the second node, what this does is it converts it to an array log C tray, because this is what the LUT we have is, and this is what the LUT we have, and this is what we'll be working on. So, and also array has more dynamic range than your average Sonic, in my own opinion. Note, I'm not a expert in color grading, I'm just a PhD student that likes color grading my videos. I'm shooting vlogs, so that is just my own opinion. So we head back to the to the whole PowerGrade, and this is the saturation. For saturation, I used the color boost. 5 is okay, and this is the HSV. The HSV is a little bit high, but you can reduce it within the whole node, and I will show you where you can reduce it, but this is just the general look of it. You can change it to your own hard settings, but this is what I use. And you go over to this section within your color grade, and you can the node key, and you can key it out. It's at 0.3, which is very low, but this is what I like. This is the look I want. I don't want it to be too saturated. I want it to look rich and dense. Then the details. When you head over to the details is just within here, the midtones, I reduced it to -20. Anything higher than that, it will be looking like you shot your footage on a potato. So this is what I use, and I also added a little bit of blur to it so that it won't look too sharp like how it is when like directly from the camera everything is looking sharp and crispy. So this is the blur footage, and this is the blur node, and it's set to 0.15, and this is okay for me. 0.15 is okay for me, and that's what I use. Then the LUT, I created a LUT that I used on this to be able to get this look. So that is just the LUT. This is where you put the LUT, and this is a node, one of my favorite nodes, and I use it always. Like, it helps create contrast and make your footage to look three-dimensional, because sometimes you might shoot and everywhere there is no shadow, there is no contrast. What this node does is that it highlights the darkest part of your image. Then you come over, let me show you. So this is the color picker that highlights the darkest part of your image, and what this node here does is that you reduce the shadow to -20. -40 is the highest I will tell you to go. Anything after that, it will be looking shitty. -20 is just perfect, and it makes your footage look rich, in my own opinion. Then this is the density. Density is just a node that I added. Let me see. Yeah, start versus luminance. Just reduce it a little bit to give your color a rich look, in my own opinion again. Then this is just a split tone to make your footage to look, the highlights especially, to look warmer. So this is it, without and with, without and with. Then this is my halation node. I will say that the halation that you get from Dehancer and also from DaVinci, the studio version, is quite better. I just did this halation node for people that are not using the studio version, but I will say I personally don't like halation, so I usually don't add it to my own PowerGrade. But for anyone that is looking for it, this is something that you can manage, I guess. But yeah, personally I don't vibe with halation, so you can maybe just not use this. But then this is the grain. The grain is just the custom grain set. The opacity is set to 0.75, which is high, but it's the look that I like, and it's normally, anytime you see people that color grade their videos with Dehancer, the grain is one of the things that you notice. So if you put it at 1, it's too high, but at 0.75 it's appropriate, in my own opinion. So that's what I'm using. Then the last node, which is the final one, this is just a node to make the blacks not to look black. I know it doesn't sound good, but that's what it basically does. So this node is just, I shifted the shadow part a little bit. That is just it, and it creates a little bit of fade to the footage. So yeah, that is the whole PowerGrade, and nothing too complex. Hopefully you can use it on your listing and it comes out good, because it always comes out good on my own footage. So let me just copy this and try it on a footage that I have, and yeah, it's always comes out good. It's nice already for me. I like it on this. So yeah, that's the PowerGrade, and that is just it. Hopefully it comes out good on your footage. Don't forget, the link is down below, and don't forget to